Oh, I'm back. Hello. Good morning. How are we? Hello, hello. Stream on while you work. Ah, comfy. Are you back to working on your thing? Back to working on the thing. Okay. There we go. Oh, whoops. I have music on. Shush. Quiet now. Quiet, quiet. Hit the wrong button. Okay. Where am I? What do I need to see? I think I've got everything. I just need to start working on the colors today. We're gonna color, chat. We're gonna color in. I've done layers of things. So I might have to mess with the layers a little bit, and the eyes need color in. They always look like weird before I put the colors on them. Let me show you what I was doing. There you go. Hang on. We have different mouth expressions that I'm gonna cycle through with the GIF later on. Hello, Steph. How are we? Friend convinced me that my book would be better as a webcomic. I can see that. I think it's got the right kind of theme for what people like. I guess if it's slice of life too, you've got that like infinitely exploitable setting. I like to put honey in my coffee, but not mix it in. So I have a real nasty, nasty coffee. But by the time I get to the bottom of it, it's like a sweet little treat at the end. It's quite nice. Very tasty. Okay, I do have to figure out how to color this and separate layers out because I think I have a layer around the face to separate things out. It's 6:30 a.m. over there. Oh, jeez. Good morning. It is 11:30 here in the morning. A little bit earlier. Right, I have a single flat lay of the body at the moment, and I'm gonna, let's pick a color from the background so that it blends in. Let's start with that, and then I'm gonna, like this. Now we can see where those blocks are. Right, okay. I'm gonna take that layer off, because I don't know if you can see it, but if I take that off, the eyeballs kind of leak. I'm gonna have to make the eyes blink and stuff, so I need like a separate panel on the top with the clear bit in the middle, but let's do that for now, and I guess I'll take the eyeballs off for the moment, since they're their own thing. It's gonna make it more messy if I don't, and that piece of hair, I'm gonna like flatten it down later and move it, because it needs to sit on top of the eyes, but I will take it off for now also. Cute humanoid cats and cozy vibes. People will eat it up. I hope so. That is the kind of thing people like. I've been trying to draw like furries and work on a style, but it's turning very. I don't have it open. I was gonna post them on Patreon and maybe work on them on stream. But I was gonna. Where did my refs go? I was trying, but I don't know if I'm winning. I don't know if I'm winning with them. I'm trying my best though. They're turning very cartoony. I'm gonna have to try some other animals as well. I do kind of like the way that they're going. I just need to. What's the word? Work on getting the stylization kind of consistent, and then I don't know, I'm gonna have to look at some real fruity furry art and see if I can lean that way. You know, for the appeal. I wanna learn, because my stuff tends to go in completely opposite direction. Am I winning? I don't know. I can't seem to draw anything that's like fruity. I ain't got the flavor, man. I ain't got it. I ain't got the flavor at all. I can only draw like cutesy cartoony shit with furries. just doesn't work. That is too pinky of a color. Let me see. I need to get it to fit in the and the tones that are going on in here as well. Is that better? See, I'm going to put cell shading on, and that's going to make it boost. That's going to boost it and make it more saturated, so I don't want to make this one too saturated, or it will look strange against everything else, or everything will start to look too saturated. I'm going to have to see what I want to do with the shading color as well, because everything here is kind of... It's kind of like white light, isn't it? It's just like clean pastel colors. I need to get a lemon to the face. Yeah, I don't know how to draw like the sexy content. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. And I don't want to lean too far into it either, because it's weird. Okay, what kind of tint is in this actually? It's got like a very slight like yellowish tint. Okay, I think I'm gonna take... Oh, that is it, like full opacity. Okay, I'm gonna take like cues from the colors that are in here already. So like all the whites are leaning very slightly yellow, so I'll have to go that way with it. The eyeballs are probably gonna cause problems if I try and fill tool those right now. I'm gonna have to be careful of the shading around the face also, and the way that it will move with the mouth. I'll plonk that down like that for now. Cute and or goofy by default. Yeah, I don't know. I just can't do it. I've got a blind spot. It just doesn't do. Which means I have to learn. Not that I want to really draw anything fruity, but I should learn. I should learn from it. Same way that I couldn't draw chibis and had to go and learn from them. What if we swing these slightly blue? That would be cute. Because we want like pastel-y kind of purple pink blue, I think. I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna go that way with it. I need to draw the what's it called? Ring. I need to draw the ring in as well, because I took that off for a hot second. I think pink, and then go for like, I'm gonna have to go for like warm pink so that it works for this, I think, like that kind of thing maybe, or is that too much? Is that too red? I think that fits in with the kind of greens that are there. If we go with that and then swing it down into the kind of purple, like that sort of thing, like cool, warm to cool. Yeah, we'll do warm to cool colors. I think that will work. I just put that in as the pink first, and then I have like little deets to do. Will it work with like white around here? Yes. Okay, and then I'll have to put the stripes on the edge of stuff. There's the kid I pronounced chibi, like chibi. I can't think of what I mispronounce. I'm sure there's a bunch I can't think of. I think I heard that said before I read it though. I'm not sure. Which reminds me of drawing stupid stuff in school. Is that a good blue? I'm not convinced that that's a nice blue. I might have to take it down a little bit. It's very... Maybe it does want to lean... Maybe we do want to lean it into the green a little bit. I don't know. That might be too much. Yeah. Okay, let's try and get some of the greens from back here, maybe. But blue-ish. You know what? No, it's not gonna do. I just need like a couple of different values in here to get it to behave, I think. But I don't want to make it like gray, because it will look ugly. I don't really need to shade underneath there either, do I? No. like to differentiate. Ooh, which with the darker color around there, that's too yellow now. Make the laces pop out a bit more. And maybe like that. Maybe. Maybe. I don't want to make the soles a different color. I think they're okay as they are. Yeah, I'll leave the stripes for in a minute. They don't wanna do just yet. I'll probably do some like gradients as well. Ooh, was that like a nice? I don't know if that's a nice kind of pinky color actually. If we lean it more that way, and then into the purple, because it will read more pink then anyway. Because there's like a whole bunch of green going on too. I'll try it. I'm gonna go ham with the gradients in a minute. That might be too kind of. I think that might be a bit too flesh toned actually. Thinking about it, a little bit too flesh toned. Okay, here we go. What about like purple? What about purple on the top, but like warm purple maybe? Oops, that's too much. I'm gonna try it. Where was that leaking out? Is it because I changed this? Oh, it is because I changed that. Okay. And then I can try and get that in the jacket as well. I think I'm gonna try. What kind of colors was I choosing for the hair on these emotes actually? I think I hammed it up a bit, right? Yeah. Okay, I did ham it up a bit, so it's kind of orangey. Okay, orangey, but I don't want to make it that harsh. Maybe something like that, and then, you know what, that base isn't, that's not a bad color as a base for like blonde, but I'm gonna think about that one. Favorite relationship dynamic? I'm a fan of chaotic gremlin eggs girl boss. It seems to be manlet and scary lady. That seems to be the combo for some reason. I don't know what it is, but that's where the flavor's at. Scaredy manlet and scary lady. Oh wait, what am I doing? I need another layer. I'm gonna grab. New layer. I don't want to mask that because I'm probably just gonna go and re-grab everything. And then gradient. This would look real nice with like orange in it too, like sunset colors, but we don't want to go towards that, but I think that would be cool. I like sunset colors a whole lot. Self-supportive guy with the cripplingly anxious lady. I think I like that one too. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think where the flavor is. There's patterns that emerge. I don't know. At least one of them has to be like unhinged in some way. Whether it's immediately obvious or not. It's got to be something just bubbling under the surface. It's a little bit off. It's kind of funny because I like the fluffy content. The fluff content is good, but I cannot write it. I can't do it. I cannot write it at all. Okay, what do those colors look like? Are they too pastel? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's try putting some shading on. Me and my beautiful like idiot. I don't want to eggs on the idiot and swap roles constantly. I'm gonna want to do other gradients too. Let's see. I need to get rid of those trainers because I don't need those there right now, and they're just kind of hanging about. Where are they? Okay, I will shuffle them up here out of the way so I don't have to look at them. It's getting very distracting. Oh, let's change the lineup color. That was what I was gonna do. I'm really feeling the Valley Girl voice today. I am feeling obnoxious. Right, I want to go with where is it? Let me try like a color that's back here. That's like a dark green. Okay, I want to see what's going on in the dark colors. I think they're all like dark green, but if I go with dark green, it's gonna look yucky. It's gonna look yucky against the pink. There's something leaning that way. It does want to be slightly darker than everything else, but I could probably get away with a gradient in it. Probably. Okay, yeah, see, something like that. And then I need to, I definitely need to like pastel everything else out. I should have done that first. I'm gonna have to get a layer on the saw. Or an adjustment afterward. Oh, that was a car or something. Okay, stoked. Right, I've got to make it so the shading is lighter than that. Let me just move my curtain slightly. Oh, jingle jangle. Ooh, jingle jangle. Right, let's have a go with it. Shit, were those two frat guys who are totally just roommates? There's only one, but the only ones who don't see the chemistry while their friends are like, bruh. 5 feet apart in the hot tub. Boop. Right, that is too warm of a colour. Who be this? Spookums. Hello. Hello, Goblin. Which spookums? Which spookums are we talking about? Too warm of a colour. Too warm of a colour. I'm gonna have to go with like a bluey something, right? Right. Let me see. It's got to be like kind of neutral, but I need some kind of cool tint in the color, and then I need to do the shadow for underneath also. The one you're drawing, it's a little gift tuber for a streamer called Lolly, who will likely pop into the Twitch chat later on. Okay, that's the right kind of color. That fits in. Let's see how contrasty this looks. Okay, not at all. Not at all. Not enough. Right. Be like nice soft colors. Summertime ring. Comfy pastel colors. Right. I don't want to make it too. Can I darken it and have it still kind of greenish? Let's see. I'll lock it. Try and do it. Oh, can I do this? Is that gonna help? Ooh, is that gonna help? Ooh, may have to desaturate it a little bit. That's leaning a bit better. I'm not convinced by the values yet, though. I do want to put gradients on it. Gradients. Ringu. I'm just thinking about Pingu now. Newt. Shark head shaped, bad for the cat. I have to darken the shady. I wanna shade the crinkles. I wanna shade them fabric crinkles. Like really bad. I'm gonna have to mess around with the colors more there. The background isn't by me also. We're doing it to try and like fit in with the colors for the stream background. I'm gonna have to go back over this later too. I'm just gonna chop. I was looking at Lane Decker paintings last night and getting real mad about the fabric crinkles also. Like, real mad. I'm gonna go and study some Lane Decker later on. Get more angry. Let me finish my coffee. I don't know if this would look better with a maybe like a gradient in it, like top to bottom. Maybe a bit more around the edges. I've got into the habit of doing like more than just like one layer for the kind of cell shaded stuff over time because it tends to look better when you do a bit more on it. I can get away with a bit more on this too because most of it's going to stay flat and the actual movement's going to be just on the face, so I don't have to fuss too much with it. I don't want too much shading, like straight on. Not too much detail, so the face is not gonna have like shadow problems when I animate. How's everyone's projects going, chat? How are you drawing projects going, chat? What's going on? Are you winning? Oh, I left maybe some doodling in the title, didn't I? Doing my background. Background. Ooh, what background? I've got to do some like interior stuff for reference, I think. work out the problems. Back into some animation, starting with some storyboards for now. Ooh, cool. What kind? What sort of thing are you gonna animate? Okay, boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Hey, Lily's gonna be in a few minutes. She's about to wrap up a stream shortly. Yay! Thank you for popping in and letting me know. How are we? Welcome to the stream. I do think maybe. Let me try something. I think it would be good. Does it want to be as green or maybe a little bit more blue? I'm trying to think. Is it going to be more helpful to have like a little heavier shadow around the edge like this? Like core shadow. That might pop it out more because the shading color is kind of pale as it is, but it fits in. It fits in quite well. Thinking of spending some time over the next few months to do a fun animated trailer for an old cartoon. Ooh, which one? That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Can't really do perspective or furniture, so I make my spaces on house planning apps. Screenshot that to keep my shapes and sets consistent. That's a good move, actually. That helps. I need to... Do I still have SketchUp? I don't know if I still have SketchUp. I used to like build stuff in SketchUp to get an idea of how things were going to work in perspective. Okay, I'm going to investigate that color a bit more later on. Let's put it back to just a single one and then more colors will happen later. I'm not entirely convinced by the green, but that can be changed. SWAT cats. I don't think I've heard of that. Webtoon artists use Sims for their interiors. Yeah, I've heard of people doing that actually. I think that's clever. I don't know how much fuss it would be to like 3D model all the stuff to go in. I was thinking of just doing SketchUp and blocking things to get the proportions right. I've been trying to draw like stupid little things of interiors just to sketch them out and figure out where things go. So I've probably got like enough reference to do that from. Drawing in fisheye lens to make myself suffer. I don't know how much, I don't know how much of the face I can do like that actually. I know I can like grab it and separate it later. I just need to make sure that like the eyelids and stuff are separate. But we don't want too much of it anyway. Maybe just like a little bit. The eyebrows and around the hair is probably enough. Pain in the ass perspective drawings. I enjoy the problem solving of stuff like that, yeah. Me too. It's like keeping the scale consistent that pisses me off. Or like, If you're trying to get like 2 points visible in the drawing, like there's something in the background that you need to show, but you also need the character to be visible in like a certain way. That always does my head in. Trying to get the right perspective so you can get both things in the frame, but also the scale correct. But you gotta do, you know, you gotta do all the like measuring and shit to make sure that it actually fits. Okay, is it better if I just like block like this, maybe? Better if I just block like that. I'm gonna have to make this a darker color so that I can see it. I think I'm gonna dull it down so it's less green. The green is too strong. Okay, yeah, we'll just have like a tiny little tint of it like that, I think. And then I can gradient other stuff in. And like target the colors specifically, probably. And like a little bit of shading by there. Probably get wish-washed a bit. More gradients. Lunch break. Just finished the background line art. Yay! Cool. I might do that at the weekend actually. Just muck about in SketchUp, figure out how to build some stuff, and then I can do more sketches of background. I've been trying to do iterations of characters to make sure that they look right and I can draw them. I'm struggling with some of the awkward shapes because I want them all to look like different and be able to draw them consistently. I fear the same face, so they're all like wacky. How much do you guys do like object design stuff before you put them in the environments? Hello, Baban. Send you refs for coloring. Oh no, you didn't. You wanted it like pink and purple. Forgetting words. You wanted pink and purple, right? Also, no worries. I can like change it really easy. I've only just started putting them down. Don't worry. If you have specific colors you want. I was trying to see what looked nice. Best cure for same face syndrome is to have lots of ugly friends. You playing that game of hanging around with ugly people so that you look prettier, Goblin? Is that what's going on? That's funny. Keep your own ego in tip-top shape. But yeah, dunk me the refs if there's like specific colors. I still got deets I need to add in. But I was going to leave it until a little bit later, like the putting the ring back on and then the lettering on the jacket, and seeing if I can squeeze those emotes in, because I reckon maybe I can. I don't think it will be too difficult to maybe put a few on the other side, as long as it doesn't start like obscuring the shape. Hello, clown. I was hoping to have one of those, have the jacket be one of those varsity jackets where the sleeves are white or off-white and the body of the jacket is a different color. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay. Let me see. I can do that now, actually. I can fix the sleeves. That should help with like where it splits also. So the sleeve is like here. And then the sleeve on this bit is down there where that seam is. What now? I know what you mean. I think I just forgot to do the sleeves. I was so into the gradient, I was like, zoning out. Okay, that should be okay. Block the sleeves in. Oh, is this underneath my gradient? Yes, okay. Underneath the gradient. Magnet. I'll have to do a quick BRB in a second also. I'll just go outside the lines and then I can get rid. Or, oh, is it easier to fill tool? It may be easier to fill tool. There we go. There we go. And then, is it shift, delete? Yeah, okay. I did something with my backspace shortcut and I can't figure out what it was. I think I messed with it in the shortcut settings and now it doesn't work at all. Thinking greens, yellows, and off-whites to match the scheme, because originally I wasn't planning on putting her on the scene, using it as a reference for my colours of my layout, so she matched. Oh, okay. Okay, do you want like the greens in that then? Instead, let me see, I can delete that from there, right? Take that gradient off there. So do you, okay, yeah, do you want to go like yellow green? There's a lot of like yellow green going on. I can switch these out easy. Do you want me to try it with the greens? Yeah, okie dokie. Okie dokie, let's have a look. It's like, it's not that blue of a green. It's like mid-green to yellow green. A lot of this. Is it better to go with mid-green to the light green? Mid-green. Yeah, let's do mid-green to light green and see how it sits. Like that kind of color. And then yellow green. Don't know how light is gonna look good on this. Let's find out. Maybe a bit lighter than that. Maybe a bit lighter than that. Fresh spring green, I suppose. It's in the email, but I guess I just thought it and didn't actually type it. Yeah, I don't think I got that in the email. If it's my fault for forgetting, then sorry if I did. I think you mentioned like pinks and purples, maybe. Right, what about let's try the darker green over here. What's it look like with that shading on? Okay, that's not too bad. I'm going to do some other stuff with the shading a bit later as well. It's just kind of a placeholder colour for now, maybe like a darker one like that, so there's a bit more contrast on this. Let me see. Yeah, okay, maybe that kind of thing. I'll try it. What about like green on the shoes? Because I was thinking about that earlier, actually. Green on the shoes. Maybe the gradient too. Maybe I could carry the gradient through onto these and see if it looks good. Is it going to look better? Which way is it going to look better, from the front to the back? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, what was that chunk? What was that chunk with the... Oh, that's just a sleeve. Okay, I can like flatten the sleeves. Flatten the sleeves down, that's fine. They don't need to be separate. Is that the same grain? No. No. That grain. Okay. I'm going to try and get the shading down some, and then I will swing back into the flats and try some gradients in there. Okay, I think I'm going to be doing it like soft on the face, so it's not real heavy. And then I have to be careful around the eyes where I'm going to animate it. Don't want too much of it. Hair will lighten up with the blonde once you're done with the highlights. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna put I'm gonna go back into the layer underneath here where it's like flat, because I have that layer with the gradient right now, so I'm gonna go and apply the same kind of thing onto the skin tones. And I see a little bit of crunch by there. I'm gonna go and apply the same kind of thing to the skin tones to like fill that out, and also the hair, because I think it's gonna read better if it's like a darker base like that, and then it's got the blonde on top, and like mixed into it. So like more than just one color. I think it's gonna look better. So I'm gonna see what looks best when I get to it. But yeah, it's not gonna stay just like one flat color like this. Same with the skin tones and face, and I might bring like other colors into this shading as well. It's kind of placeholdery right now, just to block shapes down. Live by the right said Fred motto. Wait, what's that? Want to understand the direction you're going. Okie dokie. No, it's okay. I don't mind explaining. It's hard to tell what I'm doing as I'm doing it, because I'm thinking like 10 steps ahead. Ooh. As I'm layering stuff up. Okay, Let's get this crinkle around here. I'm gonna go in later as well. Where's the blur tool? I'll probably go in later and do a little bit of this kind of thing to like soften out some of the like really sharp edges, because it's gonna look a bit nicer and softer on the fabric if I do that, I think. And I'll make another layer for the details, like the lettering on the jacket too. Right, said Fred is a band. If you look them up, the first video that pops up will explain the meaning of life. I'll have to have a look at that later. I'm very out of the loop, I'm sorry. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to take that BRB right quick, and then I will be back. I will be back shortly, chat. Smash that save button, and I'll be back in a minute. Cow Queenie, hello. How are we doing? Sorry, it is BRB time. I will be back in a second though. I'm back. Thank you for lurking also. We appreciate the lurking. Okay, here we go. Oops. Okay. We good? We good. Okay. Oh, I think I know where I got confused actually. I think I thought the colors were like match the lighting. I think that's what I was thinking. Match the lighting with the colors. Maybe I was reading it wrong. Okay, let's zoom in a bit more and then we'll get this. Get these shadows tidy and then I can go back to poking at the colors and we'll see what I can do with them. It's an old reference. Oh, I'm still way out of the loop. Way out of the loop. I'm sorry. Lane Decker makes all the fabric crinkles like really, really pointy also. Someone was talking about triangles for fabric folds in the chat. I was thinking about that, looking at Lane Decker stuff. Really, really nice. Could we try with the shirt underneath white? Yes, we can. Swap colors so we don't lose that again. Right. Like so. I think it's like blending in with the skin a bit, but I will put more variation in the skin tone later on, so it will probably stand out more than it is right now if you definitely want it white. I haven't watched the video of Ness Kane figuring out what is it, ZBrush he was in? I think he's messing about in ZBrush and he's 3D modeling his slutty demon characters, and they look very good. He's very good at it and it's very annoying. I'm trying to not watch the video because it'll make me want to go and 3D model because I'll get angry that he's too good at it. It would be cool to. Imagine having all your OCs 3D modeled. Imagine the evil you could do with that. So much power. I'm leaning more towards a more neutral color, so that works. Okay, okay. No problem. Hi, Baban, I'm sick today, but I'm gonna draw along. Yay! Welcome to the stream. I hope it takes your mind off it for a little bit. Okay, yeah, I don't wanna shade around the, I'm gonna do like shading for the mouths individually. I think that's gonna be the best way to go about it. And then if I do like a little bit around there, then it should not interfere with the eyes either. I'm thinking the best way to do some of the shading is to block it down on this layer and then select it and move it later on, because I think that's what I'm going to do with this little swoop of the hair as well, so that that sits better. No, it's fine. Feel better soon. Thank you, Lily. I'm trooping it. Yeah, you can do it. Get its ass. The drawing and the sick. I hope there's nothing going around again. It was pretty bad around Christmas. Like, everyone had the flu. Everyone everywhere had the flu. Have you been cooking anything nice, actually, chat? It's getting it's gonna be getting on for barbecue weather soon if it keeps warming up. Need to try and convince fam to go fishing. Want to go fishing and catch something for dinner. I've done that in a long time, actually. Miss going out fishing. Okay. Let me pay some more attention to this jacket. Try something with the jacket, the darker gradient around hex code, that, and the lighter part around that. I just want to see what it looks like, and if it's too samey with the background, or if I can forget I asked. Okie dokie. Let me see. I'm gonna have to find where my color stuff is. Let me see. I forget where I put it. Where is it? Where's the hex code input? Color mix and color set. Oh, it's in here somewhere, isn't it? It's in here somewhere. Is it just in the color menu? Oh, so it is. Yep, never mind. It's in the color menu. So pretty. I love how you're blending it in with the background. Thank you. Right, let me copy paste them. I copy paste these in. So this is like dark green. And what's this one? Let's have a look. Dark green and light green. Okay, like moss green. Do you want it to be predominantly the light green or the darker green also? A little fluoro to me right now, yeah. I dropped some of the greens I like. Okay. That is a nice green. Whichever you think looks nicer. Okie dokie. And then that one. That's what it looks like with that. I don't think that looks bad. Also, I can adjust the lines as well to like calm those down. I can do it on the shoes too, because I think I had the same gradient on there. Like that. I don't know if it looks good on the shoes with the darker gradient, but I could put some of the darker greens in there. I like it, the mossy colours. Ah, okie dokie. Cool. Would you like me to leave it like that then? I agree, those greens are nice. Does it look like with the shading? Oh yeah, okay, it's like down here, it's gonna need poking. Alright, let's grab that again. Oh, is that slightly off? Slightly off. Okay. Oh, that's the sleeve. That's the sleeve. Don't mess with the sleeve. Add some tans or browns to the shoes if you want. Different colours in there, but I'm happy with you taking the reins from here in, because I'm happy with those colours. Okay. Okie dokie. I think that might look nice. Actually, once I get to the hair, do you want me to try and see if I can bring colours from that into the shoes? Because I think once we get more colours in that, there will be more colours to kind of draw from. And what's the word? Mirror? Call back to other colours? Or call back to those colours with other colours in the design. These are nice mossy greens there. Yeah, that sounds great. Okie dokie. I'm gonna try and get as much of this done as I can for you on the stream while you can hang about so that you can see it, because I should be able to get that done today and then start doing some of the animation later on. I may hop off again as I get towards doing the like face assets and stuff, just because that's gonna require more brain cells, and I don't know if I can deal with that on stream. But most of it should be done by then. I want to make sure I don't mess anything up. Okay. Nice fabric rolls. I'm gonna, oh, that's what I did. I found a bunch of my references that I gathered for fabric crinkles as well. They were in some random like doodle file that I had, that I was drawing in. I just completely forgot about them. I haven't been able to find them for ages. But I'm gonna get into those, I think, and then have a see. I want to go and compare like Lane Decker fabrics as well, the way he's painted them in different things, because it seems like a lot of them are very thin fabrics. Oh, they look very thin and light the way that he draws them. So I want to see if he's drawn any that have like more rounded rolls on them, but he tends into like the real pointy, sharp shapes. That some of them are like ridiculously pointy, but it looks cool. Makes me mad with the whole like striations in the paint going on as well. Lane Decker, really, really annoying. Really annoying. Also had that heart ring in at some point. I wasn't sure if you were just going to add it in during coloring, like the lettering on the jacket. Yeah, I want to swing back to the... I want to swing back into the flats and add that in. I didn't want to ink it too much because I thought it was going to look kind of chunky, but I will add that in a little bit later. I'm debating whether it's going to be better to add that in like on its own layer so that I can have a bit more control over it, especially we're doing like the little sparkles and stuff on it, because it may end up as like a layer hell thing with like tiny details. Sometimes it's easier to like isolate them and draw them. Rather than hopping around. I guess the same way I do eyes, where I like leave the eyes for last. Because it's always a bunch of little details that are better done on their own set of layers. Otherwise you get like too nibbly too early on. Want to make sure the shine and everything kind of sits properly with the colors as well. Or like the metallics sit properly with the rest of the colors because they're like really easy to mess up. You can always simplify it if you need to. I don't mind. Okie dokie. Here, I don't know how detailed is going to look good on it, because it is going to be like pretty small, but I want to try and catch the heart shape on it, and it's sparkly at least, so that it reads properly. Sorry, I still need to go to the doctors. I'm being lazy about it. Do 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 do. Okay, I did that other sleeve, did I? Yeah, I did the other sleeve and not this one. I want to put these stripes onto the sleeves as well. Oh, I see. Hang on. I see what I did up here. That should... These bits are supposed to be white because they're supposed to be the neck piece, and then they will have the stripe around them too. I see, I see. Should I go and do that? I don't think... Okay, I don't think the gradient is going to interfere with that. Do you want that to be the light green or the dark green? Because it was going to... Oh, it's locked. Ooh, like this, with the stripes on here. Hello, Baban. Hello, Ahmed. How are we doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good. How about you? Not bad, thank you. Not bad, thank you. The weather is nice, and I'm happy about it. It's finally starting to warm up. The light does look nice. I will show you it in the dark color as well if you want. I'm not sure what would look best at the moment. Why is that? Oh, that's the gradient. Okay, that's the gradient. I need to not mess. I need to not mess with that. Like, why isn't it moving? Same layer. Try and roll it around this shape here. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, do you want the same colour on the socks actually as well? I was going to put a stripe on there. Over here. Yeah, sure. Okay. All right, let's have a look at it with... Okay, that's what it looks like with the darker color on it. I feel like that, I don't know, it kind of looks like raccoon stripes. Doing this, by the way, I'm grateful you said yes. Oh, no worries. No, I like doing this kind of thing, it's fun. I think that looks better with the light green, personally. Yeah, I prefer the lighter, yeah. I think that reads better. I might try some. Is this on this layer? No. Okay. I was thinking about trying some of the darker colour on the... Oh. That's just on. Okay, this is on here. I was thinking about trying some of the darker color on the shoes, but I don't know if that works. I think that's a bit harsh, maybe. Like a bit too contrasty. I think I've got to do more. I should do more like animation stuff in general, I think. Idea of taking colours from the hair for the shoes later. Yeah, me too. I was thinking, because a lot of them have like a couple of different values, but I'm not like convinced that the darker ones are looking good. Like it might just want to be a mid-tone thing. But yeah, it might work itself out kind of with the browns. Oh, no tattoos, by the way, also, right? I forget to ask about tattoos. It's usually when I don't ask about them. Wish I had tattoos. Me too, but I think I'd want to, I don't know, it would be fun to do your own tattoos, but like, you'd have the problem of one side of your body having wonky ones. Or not being able to reach properly. Don't really want one of his, because I really want one of his xenomorph, which I feel would be a bitch to add on with stuff like this. Oh yeah, just like the clash. The clash of the kind of style. That's badass though, that would be really fucking cool. I wonder how many people have like Geiger tattoos of like other art by him. That would be pretty cool. Such a good design. Makes me angry. I've got like a list. I've got a shit list of art people that I'm angry at because they're too good. Geiger's one of them. It would be fun to draw, actually. I don't think I've drawn one before. I was drawing my dragon kind of looking like one. For a hot second while I was doodling. To see how, I don't know, everything Geiger draws is like ribbed. And I was like, hey, I kind of do that, but with like chins on the dragon, you know? Just a little bit Geiger. I think it would be a lot of fuss to get there, but I would really like to. I want to go to the Geiger Museum. Can't remember, it's like Germany or something it's in. That would be neat. That and the body worlds thing, that's what I want to go and say. Is it saving? No. I'm gonna crop this down actually because I've got too much canvas space for what I'm doing. It's making it harder to see on the little preview at the side. Oh man, the wrong brush, wrong brush. Wrong brush. Trying to think about what people seem to, what I draw that people seem to respond to and like. Also, they like the wacky poses because it's like technically interesting, I guess. So I figure I should do more of that. But at the same time, what if I merge that with the weird monsters that I'm trying to figure out? So like weird bendy anatomy, creepy monsters, and weird faces. I need to lean into. That's gonna have to be the new formula for a while. Once I'm done with clothing folds, I think. Once I'm thoroughly annoyed with those, I'm gonna roll back to trying to figure out monsters and get them to work. I'm gonna add that butt shadow in a minute as well. On a different layer, because it's starting to annoy me that it's not there. But I know it's gonna be. Cherry was talking about hearing some advice for comics and things. It was like, if you feel, if you get the peskies, if you start itching to do the line art, you should just do the line art. If you start itching to do the storyboards, you should just do the storyboards. And I'm trying to do that with the study, I think. Just chase it. Like a dog chasing a car. If you get the inclination, you should just like follow it. Because it's better to do that than just sit and do nothing. I have to get my big sketchbook out as well and start doing some in that. Especially with the fabric, actually. I think I was doing some in it anyway. I don't remember. Okay, where are we now? Did I do most of it? No, I didn't do this shoe. Okay, do this shoe. could, because it's looking kind of blocky. That's better. Yeah, okay. So I think, what now? A couple of bits of that line art that I want to tweak, and I'm going to have to adjust where it's darker down that way. That might be okay for the minute, though. Might be okay for right now. Do I want any... I'm not sure if I want any shadows like around here for that pocket. Yeah, you know what, a little bit. Let's do a little bit like that, and then some in here, and see if that looks like too much, or is that okay? Yeah, okay, no, that's fine. Shall we? What shall we next? Okay, I'm going to copy paste this. I'm going to copy paste it so that I have a layer that is unperturbed, and then lock the layer, and let's have a go of swapping the colours out. So I have this one for a start. I'll make a palette as well. Make a palette, and then I can see what I'm using. I've got that one, and I wanted to see about like a slightly darker colour to gradient out some bits. Let's have a look. And I will maybe go around the edges. Go around the edges and do like core shadows. Let's see if that might do better. Give more like volume to stuff. Still a bit too green. Can I take some of the green off? Swing the red. I'm just gonna pick the colours back out of it. That's more neutral. Neutral. I don't want to darken it too. I do want to darken it more, like that, maybe, like that. You know what? Yeah, okay. I think that's better. Let's grab what I've put down there. So I've got this one, and is that more green? Like, oh, like very, very, very slightly, like barely. Okay. I'm gonna use this one instead. I think that's a better color. It's like barely a change, but it looks better. All right. Oh, what do you think? It's that green. It's that darker green that's helping. All right. Let's have a go with the blur now. Let's go with the blur. And I wanted to fix that. I want to go around these edges, so the shapes, yeah, the shapes are the same on the other one. I just need to like reduce this, and then I can, like that. And soften some of the edges where they don't want to be as strong. Like the edges of those shapes do, or the corners of those shapes do, but not so much the middle. And then that's like a real soft one there, so that can wash. And then that side piece where it rolls. So soft, soft and comfy. I think we were talking about it the other day. actually, where I was mentioning how you kind of work, you like work with what you know, because I learned how to render stuff by cell shading first and then getting the kind of blur tool or the airbrush on it. So I would block things out real chunky first and then go over and do this. And it helped a whole lot, actually. Makes it a lot easier when it's like, is this a sharp edge or a soft edge? Like that's the only two things you got to worry about. And then you just need to figure out like values and things as well. I guess it's the same with the values. Like you start with one, you start with the most obvious one, and then work everything into that shape that you have. It looks nice on cell shaded stuff though, to just like soften some of the chunks out like this. Tactically. So satisfying it is. This is like the most fun bit. Going around and softening stuff out. Do I want to add any of these bits? Maybe. A teeny bit. I will probably get the airbrush on oh, there's the coffee. That was a bad one. There's the coffee. I'll probably get the airbrush. I'll get the airbrush on it. There's the coffee. Do I want to do it on that piece? Yeah, I'll do it on the hair some, but I'll bring shine into it later on that lighter color, and then the color variants with blonde. Do you want kind of streak highlights, by the way, or that's what it looks like in the refs, like kind of streak highlights. That blend in, but there's like different tones in there. I don't know hairdressing terms. I need a bit more along there. It looks kind of flat. Just along the edge of those jeans. There we go. Am I missing anything around here? Pocket maybe, that's more outy and round. I'm gonna have to adjust that line art too, that's starting to look bad. Do the shoes? I could do it on just one colour and have it stand out. Like that, and then more shiny on the other bit. Happy to have it however looks nicer with the style. Okie dokie. I think I'll set up another layer for it. I'm liking the way these fabric crinkles are looking, actually. It's helping. Studying is helping. It's good, it's helping. There are some bits where I think I want to... If I can select them with this, actually, that would be really good. If I can select... Did that work? Or is it... Oh no, the whole thing's already selected. Okay, so I was thinking of doing this. Would it be a good idea to mask it out? Loving this so much. Yay! I'm glad. I always get I say this all the time, but I always get like the middle of the process where I start freaking out, or I'm like, oh geez, I can't draw anymore. Because like the middle stage always looks bad because everything's in a weird time. It's like it's in art puberty. It just doesn't look quite right. It hasn't grown into its skin yet. But it's getting there, and then you get over that. You get over that little bump in the road, and then it starts looking fine again. Stupid art puberty. Very satisfying. Right, where else did I want to do that? Because I was liking the way that is rolling. Maybe a bit underneath here. Oh yeah, there we go. That's helpful. That's helpful. Don't know if there's anywhere else it wants to go. I will try it. Ooh, that's an awkward selection. Let me see if this works. I should be able to paint it back in. I'm trying to like select all the layers. Should grab what is gonna sit best. Okay, so I'm thinking that, and then we fill this piece back in. And you get some of that, yeah, some of that rolling back in there. It's always an ugly stage in art. There is. Be careful who you call ugly in high school, basically. I'm sure that was like my biggest learning stage, where it was like, oh, it's just naturally gonna look terrible at a certain stage. You just gotta deal with it. You just gotta deal with it and carry on, just like puberty. Just like puberty. Okay, yeah, that gives it a bit more depth. Right. I'm gonna try duplicating this. See, that's too dark. That's too dark. But if I go for like a middle ground on it, and then maybe. Okay, I have an idea. If I apply the mask, and I make another one. I'm sorry, that's my belly. I'm hungry. I'm trying to go back to like no eating until I've done my drawing. So my belly is not liking it. It's not having it. It's protested. If I do that, and then I can go and back in the midtones like this and give it a bit more zhuzh. I don't know how you spell that. It's a good word though. Zhuzh. Zhuzh it up a bit. Zhuzh up them midtones. Core shadows. Maybe make the brush a bit smaller. Oh yeah, there we go. That's helping. That's helping. And then now it's starting to make the skin look slightly off. So I'll go and do that next and put some gradients in. Start fixing it up. What happens if I'll make it more shiny. Yeah, okay, and then I can do the hair as well, probably when I do the skin, and we'll see how that starts to go. Weirdly enough, it's spelled zhuzh. Oh, I would have thought it would have like a J in it. Strange. Zhuzh it up. I think I might be able to. No, it's probably not a good idea to lay this down. I have to keep it separate. It's easier to adjust. Or it'll merge it into like two colors on the one thing, which is not really what I want. Okay, this should look good along this edge here, because it's like a really obvious one. Yeah. Easy to see edge, it's not too close. To the side, right, and then, oh yeah, a little bit more underneath the shoes just to separate those out, because they're too bright, and they should have a bit more depth to them. Like that. Oh yeah, it does look good on the shoes. Okay, getting there. Now I think the pink is a bit too harsh on the skin tone, so let's see if we can soften that out. Thought so too, I googled and nope. Okay, let me see. Are we leaning too pink? Let's have a look. Just this layer. Let me try and see. No, too pale. Too pale. I need like some skin tone in there, just not like really bright pink. I think it's because we brought more of the green in, so it's doing the thing that colors do, where you put them next to something else and they start looking different. Oh, that's leaking a bit. Hang on. What are we doing there? Okay, let's have a go of Can I select it all? Can I select it? Did I cause any problems with it actually? Okay, there is a little bit of problem happening there. I'm gonna have to take the. Yeah, I'll just have to take those layers off. You know what? Let's adjust the line color while I'm at it here. Some of these bits are too light for the colors that are on them. I have to gradient it in. In these dark green corners. Maybe around the hair too. That might help. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, that's better. I don't think it wants to be anywhere else like that. No. Okay. Where was I with this? It's like, oh no, that's like too saturated. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. I think that's a bit better. Oh, it's doing the thing again. It's doing the thing again. All right. Here we go. Now it will behave. Oh, am I gonna have to? Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Make sure it's underneath the face assets, or it might cause problems. It's gonna cause problems. It's gonna cause problems. Oh dear. Selection. That's what I want now. Selection for all that I've just changed. think I can do that and just swish it over the top, right? Yeah? Pretty sure I can. No, not troublums. I've got speaking troublums. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. All those chunks. There's a little corner there and there that I need. And then also, I need to go around the face like this and make sure that all that is selected because it's not going to get the flats. Okay. Oh, like the flat underneath the, everything else. Underneath the brows and such. You know what, let's grab it around there too, and then everything is solid. I'm not going to have any crunchiness around it. Good. I have one already. Do I want to do it on that layer? Let's do it on a different layer. It'll be easier to change it and adjust without having to go and re-select everything. Okay, where did they go? See of if I lean it into pink, what's it gonna look like if we do this? We do this kind of thing. You want like blushy stuff, right? I think that will look nice with this kind of style. And then I can blend it out with that. And probably put highlights, highlights on the top too. I'm gonna. Oh, I've got the eyeballs there too. I'll separate that. I've got like a panel that's gonna go over the top of the face so that I can have like a gap to put the eyeballs in. So it's gonna layer like a mask, but I'm gonna kind of render it flat first, and then I will come back and separate that out because the layer jumping is going to be hell if I try and keep it separate straight away. It won't all sit together as nice, I think. I think it's cute on the knees and shoulders. Good. Okie dokie. I'll try it. I'm gonna have to separate that hand out to do it there. Did I? Oh, I can just mask this actually. That's silly. It's easy enough. And then, yeah, it's just if I want to separate like the hand out, I need to select that separately. And I'll take off what is on it already. It's on it already, and then I can, like that. That should have done it. That should have done it. Okay, how is that sitting now? I think that looks okay. Let's try it with the shadows. Oh, is that just the one? Not them? Is that the other duplicate? Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, there we go. It's starting to come together. I want to see what it looks like as well. If I wonder if a color layer is going to work. No, probably not. I'm going to try it, and then I'll just have to deal with layering it down later on if I'm going to keep it. But let's see. Could just be the shading. Could just be the shading. Could be that I need to. Oops. Could be that I need to do like more shading as well with the different colors before it starts to sit properly. Let's see. Yeah, I might have leaned it a little bit too much into green. Something like that might be better. It's more just neutral. Okay, let me try and swing this into red. I'm trying to swing this more into the red. Oh, does that look nice? Actually, that and then, oh, I can like separate out the colors of the, oh. I can separate out the colors of the core shadow. Oh yeah, look, you can see the core shadow just on that layer where I've put that in. So we could go with green on that and then a little bit more red with the rest of the shading to warm it up. And then it brings it more in line. Okay, what now? What now? What next? The hair, I think. The hair. I can probably do that on that layer too. That should be fine. That should be fine. Let's go and grab the hair. To make sure I get that swoop as well. I'll go over it with the selector. Can I not use that on top? Oops. Oh no, here we go. Shift button. And then onto that layer. You know what? Let's take the, yeah, that's gonna go underneath that anyway. I just need to move that bit of hair on top so that it covers that side of the eyes. They're just they're separate because they've got layers of things that need to move. So that will be fixed later on. But let's have a look at adding some blonde in. I'm gonna have to lean it into, I don't know how close to green I can lean this. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. See that lean? That leans blonde. That leans blonde. I'm gonna make a new layer for it. I'm gonna make a new layer for it because I'll just cause trouble. I can layer them down after. Don't need to worry about it that much. Okay, so if I slap this down, I can adjust the color and then we'll start pulling. We'll start pulling bits out. What's that look like? Maybe that. Mix the colors until I like them. Okay, yeah, and we can go with a more yellowy kind of highlight on there because that's not it's not done yet. Baban's dragon.exe vibes going on also. Hey, hello newbie. How are we doing? I've had Botox. And a Babzillion butt lift. I didn't crop the rest of the dragon so that I could drag it on the stream. I don't know if Twitch would like that. It does have a body. There is the rest of the dragon that exists. Wonder if this is better washed in with a brush. It's like a softer brush like this. Maybe. Don't know if I dare to experience the rest of it. Gotta keep bullying Cherry to do the editing of the podcast so it's ready to go, so you find out. I'm not gonna spoil the rest. Love this kind of distorted style of drawing. You love it? Thank you. I need some monster designs that I can make weird like that. I should just paint some. I should just sit down and paint some. I think it's because they don't take to lines quite so well. It's a lot easier to paint that kind of thing when you've just got like chin texture going on for miles. It makes it faster. Now I'll have to transform my avatar as well. Needs more chins though. It does need more chins. You are right. More chins. Maybe I should just draw like a kind of hellscape of screaming faces for behind the dragon, because I like the idea that I can, if I want to, I can pull the curtain back like this. And there's nothing behind there right now, but there could be. There absolutely could be. I'm gonna have to experiment. Okay, is it a good idea to do this with the pen now, I think? I want to know what you're going to do with your one, newbie. That's going to be interesting. I want to see how awful you can make it. Just a big ball of muscle. I do like the stringy muscles, actually. That's something I could never catch quite right. Newbie is very good at drawing the stringy muscles. Does a very good job at it. Alright, I can adjust this color specifically because of the way that I've layered it now if I want to. Hello, you're doing good today. I am, thank you. Looks great. A bit creepy without the eyes, but hey. I have layering to do with the eyes, so I'm going to be getting to those a little bit later. I've got them... Where are they? They look like that right now because I don't have the layering going on, so I figured the eyeless was better than that. It's a little blocky right now. Just to like fill the space because we're gonna have the blink, but the layering needs to happen. So I look IRL. I don't know what's worse. I like blocked him in as a placeholder for now. But they're gonna get sorted out later. Okay, blip, blip. That's the wrong way. Blip, blip. There we go. That's it. Okay, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting getting there. Could I maybe do with a bit more wish wash on this layer, you know, in the hair, like this piece. Wrong thing again. There we go. I might have to do a quick BRB in a minute. Also, I want to go and see what my cat is doing. I don't know what she's up to. Needs checking on the poor thing. She's been doing better lately, though. She's been doing better. She's okay lately. Smalley also, hello. Welcome to the stream. Vibes and atmosphere of the overall painting. Very cozy and uplifting. Oh yeah, who did the background, by the way? I forgot to ask. I forgot to ask who did the background, because it was not me. Right, I'm gonna want to soften out some of these bits too. Didn't do those yet. Battling with the two little catzillas. How you doing, Baban and Wally? Not bad, thank you. Not bad. Part of a stream bubble on Etsy. Bundle, not Bumble. I got on Etsy a while back. Oh, I see. All right. Did I want to do any more of that on there? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I think that blonde's just gonna look dull until I get the highlights on it. Is that where it is too? Yeah, okay, that's where it is. I'm gonna wash some of it out again, and I'm gonna have to go and paint it with this on the top, I think, because it's not swinging the right way there. Yeah, just have to pull the little stringies in. Won't touch the background at all for this one. Oh, me? No, I'm not doing anything with the background on this one. Just the talk sprite, I guess. I don't know. Giftuber. That's what people call it. I'm so used to calling them talk sprites. Especially with the like 2-frame wawas. Love how the folds look too. Everything is really well made, Baban. Thank you. I've been studying the darn things. Like specifically. Do I have that file open actually? I think I do. I've been doing this kind of thing and harassing myself. So, right place, right time. So help me, I will do more. Friend group of all the scaredy cats. Baban, how are you? Please explain your majestic PNG tuber today. Do I need to explain? Also, hello, welcome to the stream. I had Botox. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. They got me Botox done at the clinic. And my butt lift, but you gotta pay to see that. I don't know if I should post the full thing on the Patreon. Maybe. Okie dokie. What now? Maybe highlights. Thinking about highlights and then the details that I haven't done yet might be a good idea. And then we can start to swing into like the face and stuff. Work on my own things alongside you. Ooh, what are you working on? Good luck with it also. Get it done. Okay, glow. I'm gonna try glow and then we'll see about putting highlights here. I'm gonna change that line for the hair too. I've got like that bit cropped out because it's gonna sit over the top of where those eyes are. So once the base is done, I'm gonna flatten it and select that piece and move it on the top. It would be good also to change the color of that line there for now, so that it blends in. It's starting to bother me. I might darken it a little bit around the face too, just to get it to have a bit more contrast. Oops. Is that not locked? Did I unlock that? Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. Like that. Oh yeah, there we go. See, that's better. A bit more contrast there, especially in the hair, because that'll kind of handle some of the shadows in the hair, but they're not all that strong right now. That base color got kind of soft. Something with bears and pastries. Original, I know, but I'm a sucker for these. That sounds cute. Oh, a sticker sheet. I accidentally closed a shop recently. Is my call to make my own. Sounds fun. I don't think I've done stickers in a while, actually. I did some like puppy dog ice cream ones quite a while ago. I think it was like a couple of years ago, actually. It's been a while since I've done stickers. Unless it's like stickers for people, I think. It's hard to choose. It's hard to choose what to draw with stickers. Okay, yeah, let's like target where these darker colors go, like that. A little giggle with the tubers, cracking me up. Oh, where it goes. Make them the right size. I'm not used to making anything for printing. It is a pain in the butt. I'm like in the habit of drawing everything larger, because sometimes I have people that will come back and be like, "Oh, can you make this into a sticker for me now? Like I want to print this." So try and draw stuff in larger sizes, just out of habit. Well, like, you know, if you ever want to print it, then you can. It's easier. Okay, that's better. That's better with the darker deets there. And I need to find. I wonder if I can find that other frame. I had another frame of this thing with like a snort laugh. I swear I did an edit of it. It's giggling. 2, 1, 2. Do I not have a 3? Maybe I don't have a 3. Maybe I was just editing it in a file. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have it. I've got a bunch of doodles of it. We're just trying to figure out what it should look like. They're pretty horrible. I'll find it at some point. Did I make another layer? Yes, I did. Okay, what do we want? Yellowy. Nice warm yellowy colors. For the highlights, I think so. There'll be spots around like there to slap. Spots to slap. Like this. I'll redo this also. I'm just testing it to see how it's gonna sit on the colors. Yeah, maybe like that kind of thing, and then I'll have to make the edges a bit sharper, so something like that probably. I'll do it again and tidy it up, and then I can do little flares like that. And wish-wash them out, I think. Is that going to be... I think that's going to be a tidy way to do it. I wonder if it will sit on these too, maybe, like that. Yeah, you know what? It might look better with a bit of the brush texture. It's not really a texture, but just something simple like that. Okay, can I clear it? Can I clear this selection? Oh, that's gonna cause problems. Okay, it's looking like blue lipstick now. It's grey though. It's another thing I'm gonna roll back to in a minute. Could I paint the face? Could I paint the face? Or is that gonna cause problems also? I'm gonna have a look at that in a minute. I don't know if Clown Friend fell back asleep. I may have to bloop Clown Friend. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing I was doing before with the blur tool. So we'll get this down and then see see what bits I need to wish wash. Gradient. And then around that too. I'm just gonna let it go outside the lines for a second and then carve the shape back out. I think around the edge looks nice like that as well for the hair shine. Around that way. Let me bring OBS back up, see what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think this one's a bit higher up too. This room there. Let me peek at that to roll around. Ooh, Oops. Oh, if I grabbed a color, I don't want to grab no colors. Wait, is that a different color? Keeps happening. Keeps happening. Keep grabbing the wrong color. Okay. Is it a good idea to just reduce this, maybe? Are those reflections, the shading on the hair? They are highlights. Do they look like reflections? Like they're reflecting something? Let's try and calm it down now. I think I need more like darker color in the hair also to get it to sit properly with the values. Inspired me to try drawing a loose sweater on my newest commission. I'm always making tank top / tight clothes. Yay, good. Good, try it, try it. You can do it. It's difficult, but you can do it. I believe. I need a bit more this way. Wear oversized hoodies and sweaters. My other little dragon had one kind of like that, but it was more toony and loose. Cherry drew this dragon and drew it in clothes. She's worried about it. She drew it in like booty shorts. Very funny. No, just wondering they look cool. Thank you. But yeah, like highlights to block the form out. No, a lot around that. Some of, oh, I know what I can do. I can like chop into the shape like that, and then it will look more like the strands are interacting with it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go. This is like a nice shape up here. This is kind of almost fabric foldy up the top. It's odd to cut through like that. It's too much. Yoop. I think that's okay. Yeah, right, I'm gonna try it with darker color in the hair as well, I think. Okay, yeah, it just wants to be not too heavy. Not too heavy. There's probably a lot more I can do with shading the face too, so I don't know if I should go to that just yet, because I'm gonna go in and some highlights and nibble some deets in after, but not just yet. Not just yet. I need to figure out what's gonna look nice with the eyes and mouth and how to get that to work and not be like too crunch. And the right one, transparent, smooth is what I want, yeah. Okay, where now? I might separate this layer out actually. I usually do like one layer where it's softer and then one where it's got smaller, like more condensed highlights. Because it's easier to control then rather than just trying to do all this in like one layer. I get really strong. Yeah, let's separate that from the hair. Let's separate this from the hair. Where have I done it already? Over this way. Over this way. Okay, so I'll have a separate layer for. I can't do that, can I? Because the shortcut doesn't work. Okay. The shortcut doesn't work because I broke it somehow. And then there's like this. Reduce it a bit more. Yeah, okay, that's better. That's better. And then I will put smaller highlights onto the top, I think. Once I'm happy with the way that these are sitting. Okay, if I like fill that in and then shade, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I can soften it out in the arms now too. And I didn't bring the hair. I didn't bring the hair with it. That's its own thing. What about if we, ooh, hello. What about like this? This might sit better on the green than it does on the white also. DIY artist glove tutorial. I'm glad that helped. I am glad that helped. I need to find where mine is, because now that I'm back to my Cintiq, it's kind of smoother. The screen is smoother, so my hand gets like stuck to it. Back in a sec. Gonna grab a snack. Okie dokie. Oh, am I interfering with it on the leg? No, I don't want to do that. I think I know where my glove is, actually. I'll go and get that in a second. When I BRB in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna do that BRB right quick, I think, and then I will be back. I will be back, but minus the question mark there. I will be back in a minute, chat. I'm gonna go and see what is going on with my cat. Just check that it's doing okay. I will be back in a minute. Welcome back. I will be back in a minute. Here we go. Ooh, that button. I'm back. Hello. Hello, hello. Oops, okay. There's the pen. And there's the keyboard. Oops. I should do this before it unmutes, shouldn't I? Okay, so that is looking a bit harsh now that I'm looking at it. Wants to soften down a bit, probably. Yeah, and then I will do another layer. That helps to block everything out a bit more, though. I'm gonna do a little bit on the face. Some of the layers I'm gonna have to separate later though, so I may have to go and like select things and move them around. Trying to like be aware of what I'm gonna do to be able to animate. I will get to animating today though. I'll go and do some of the deets in a minute actually, and then that will be that will make it closer to being done, or like easier to see that it's getting closer to being done. Do you have any tattoos, Baban? I don't. I would like to though. I think it would be fun. Friendo Cherry wants to get some when I come and visit. What tattoos do you have /want, chat? We were gonna I've been trying to convince Cherry that it's a good idea that we design each other tattoos and then get them. That's a dangerous game. I think it would be fun though. I don't think Cherry would be really mean about it. Shave the side of the nose in like so, maybe like I shouldn't go too nibbly. Try and balance it. I'm gonna go in with like another highlight in a minute. It's like that TV show where people sign up in pairs to get tattoos, but neither know what the other is planning for them, and they always end up with the really terrible ones that just destroy their friendships. Yeah. Oh, what was the one called? There's one on YouTube you can watch that's called How Far is Tattoo Far, I think. But it's they get people that have beef with each other for some reason, and God knows why, but they've agreed to decide on tattoos for each other. So it's like a petty revenge thing. That's pretty funny. Some enjoyable garbage TV. I miss that kind of thing. What about if I have like a little bit down here? Is that gonna work? I've got to have it not interact too much with the mouth. That's what I'm talking about, but I always thought they were on good terms when signing up for it. Oh. It's been a while since I watched it. Maybe they were. I thought they like had beef from the get-go, because they were always both, like the tattoos they had, both of them were always something that they would explain later as a reason that they hate them. It's like, you're stupid for doing this thing, now I've given you a tattoo of it so that you remember. Kind of thing. Have I grabbed the wrong color again? Again. Okay, there we go. Do we want to have a look at the... I'm going to have a look at the hair. I'm going to have a look at the hair next. Do I have just a flat... Okay, that's just a flat layer of that. So I want to have where that is, and then maybe gradient into it with a darker color so that it shows that. So that it shows that. I've been watching a guy called, oh, what's his name? I can't remember his name now. He's on YouTube and he just does like drama videos, and oh, they're great. He's so catty. He's so catty and mean. What's his name? I don't know. I'll remember it in a minute, but he's very funny. I've been enjoying him. Okay, why is this giving me... Why is this giving me trouble? Oh, wait, where is the mask? Is the mask in the wrong place? There was literally one where they chose the silhouette image of the little man throwing rubbish in the trash and they wrote your tongue under it. Oh, that's mean. I love shows like that. I love garbage. Because why would you agree? Why would you agree to go on something like that in the first place? That's just silly. You know, they ain't picking the best and the brightest for that kind of content. Oh my god. There's like a channel over here that has a show called Gogglebox, and it's reaction video basically. They watch TV and react to it, and it's just that they're just aping YouTube. It's garbage TV. But I remember them talking about how they got interviewed and chosen to be on the show. And the method they used was to have printed pictures of celebrities, and they would interview the people and show them the pictures and be like, who is this? Who is this a photo of? Do you know? And they showed a couple of girls, one guy, and they were like, oh, that's Uncle Ben from the Rice, the Uncle Ben Rice. And they were like, oh, okay. And then later they told him it was, I think it was Nelson Mandela. I think. Anyway, they got picked for the show. I think it's really funny. They had like an idiot test like that. Or like an ignorance test, I guess. And they were like, yep, you make the grade. I still think about that. I'm like, man, they were just trying to filter in the ignorant people. Gogglebox weird. Is that the one where it's a TV show of people watching TV? Yeah, it's just it worked on YouTube. Let's try and get it to work here. You have an Australian goggle box? Oh my god, it's everywhere. Oh, plus when it comes to celebrities, so I'm right there with them. Honestly, me too. I don't really know celebrities, but I guess they were trying it with like historical figures like Nelson Mandela, and they're just like, no, Uncle Ben from the Rights. Okay, where are we? We've got one layer of glow, and I wanted another one so that it stands out more. Oh, that doesn't. I need to do. Oh no, that's not going to work either. I need to hit the clear button. If I knew someone who's a celebrity, if I knew who some celebrities were, and I had no idea. I think I was talking about this the other day, where there's so much of the media stuff now is you can just watch your own stuff, right? You just go YouTube and you watch what you want specifically. There's not like a through line of you know, this thing is on the TV at this time on a Saturday, and everyone's probably going to watch it, and everyone will probably talk to you about it at some point. There's none of that anymore, and it's kind of sad. I wonder if that's why it's more difficult to like have conversations with people. There's no like easy thing to grab onto in terms of media that you know everyone will have watched, or like most people. It's crazy funny. That's the benchmark for it though, yeah. I want to know what else they had. I want to know what the other like historical figures were that they were testing them with. So just streaming shows on Netflix. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's difficult to just throw something out there because it's way rarer that you're going to have someone who's watched the same thing that you have. I'm trying to think of like what the right word for it would be. Like just, I guess just like consistency. Because I used to, I don't know, like you can go and listen to music from the 2000s and everyone will know what most of it is. Like I have zero idea what is going on with the music that is popular now. Not a clue. Because you know, there's no reason that I would even hear it anywhere on like a daily basis. Unless I specifically went and searched for it. So I don't know like who it's for anymore. Who's it for? Yeah, the right thing, yeah. Or like who's going out of their way? Who's going out of their way to like listen to the popular music anymore? I don't know. My specific interests are like too niche. Because if I mention music that I like, people mostly have not heard of it. Young people, kiddos? Mm-hmm. I guess so. I don't know. Don't people just go after like songs that they hear on TikTok or whatever now though? I assume that's how it works. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. The only way I hear new music is if I'm feeling adventurous and pick a Spotify playlist that's catered to my tastes, or a hottest hits. Oh yeah. That's a good point. I don't really look at those playlists. I find ones that people have put together, but not like, oh, this is popular right now. Oh, this is new. Used to have MTV with a working, oh, look at this music. Sick videos. I guess TikTok is the same. I guess so. Yeah, I do I miss music channels, actually. I miss seeing music videos. There's no cultural continuity, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a way to say it, because I don't know if there is a phrase already. I don't know if someone's coined a phrase for it or not. Insular. Everything is very insular. Like you can share stuff with people you know, but you know, if it's randos, then it's going to be very unlikely that you're aware of the same stuff. Well, you know, regeneration. I didn't know what my brother liked to listen to as well. I don't know, you know. I don't think I have a point of reference for that, and I'm curious if people do though. Okay, should we have a look at these shoes, actually? That's what I was going to do. Let's have a look. Let's have a looky at the shoes. I don't know. I guess, like, subcultures used to be, like, a very music-focused thing, right? Okay, I'll do a little bit of highlights on the shoes, and then I will see what they look like with some of those neutral colours on them from the hair. Still subcultures, but I think mostly K or whatever pop. Swifties. Oh yeah, maybe. Then again, I guess that's just like specific fandoms. Not like goth and emo and stuff. I guess I'm thinking of. I'm also not super aware of like K-pop stuff, so I might just be unaware of what's going on with that. I know some of the K-pop people are like really, really into it. But it is like a teenage girl thing, so not surprising. Like engineered in a lab to be a teenage girl obsession thing. Goths are still around, as well as you can see. Less cuss males are gone, but my city holds a world gothic meeting. Cities painted in black then. Oh, that's cool. That does sound cool. See, I don't know also because I live out in the sticks. So I don't see stuff like that. Ooh, should I do a little bit of... Oh, that's kind of cute. Hey, that's kind of cute on the socks. Let's do that. Boop, boop, boop. That's nice and simple. Yeah, I wonder if things are just becoming like, like more specific kind of fandom based, rather than like kind of network or genre based. Kendrick thing was going on, everyone was super bonkers insane about that, and I guess still are. Kendrick? Let's pick up on those, really, is it? I'll do a little bit on these jeans to get those to play up. At the halftime show? I guess stuff like that is like more of a consistent thing, actually, because a lot of people watch that. I didn't think of that. Is this gonna... Oh, it will. No, before that? But yeah, that guy. This is almost like painting skin for fabric as well. It's just different wrinkles. Different wrinkles. Oh, did I not put any over on that side either? It looks like I did. Dishing out music after music, diss track after diss track. People legitimately woke up because friends called them like, oh my god, Kendrick dropped another one. Okay, that's kind of funny. That's, yeah, I guess that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. So, like, everyone's aware of it and what's going on, following it. Close, were you thinking for lettering? Do you think having them be the same off-white with a thicker dark green outline would be nice? Curious to what your thoughts are on it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, with the dark green. I think that will look best. Okay, where did the shoes go? I'm gonna take those layers off for a hot second. Leave the, where's that highlight for just the hair? I'll leave that on for a second and then I will see what eye droppiness looks interesting here on the shoes. Look. But yeah, I think that will stand out good because if we have that darker green on it, it should make enough contrast with the white for it to stand out more. Is that too? It's quite dark color, isn't it? With the sort of... I don't know if that's too orange on the shoes, or is that okay? If we lean more into the kind of highlighty yellow. No. Okay, I'm gonna pick some on the color wheel. I think it might look better to do something like that, just to dull it down, because it's gonna look way stronger down there. Is that too much? Is that too much of everything on it? I was thinking a tan color. Okay. Do you want like most of them apart from the soles to be that kind of tan color? Maybe that top piece. Is that enough of them, or do we want like the whole of them filled? I think the tan looks nice also. Just like maybe just a lighter kind of beige colour. Like that, maybe? That's nice. Oh, like this, or how it was with the white? Sorry, it's like awkward with the delay. Awkward with the stream delay. Where are those other flats while I'm at it, by the way? Where are they? I think I have a little bit of a delay on anyway. Fine. With that all the white, I like both. I'll trust your judgment. Okay, let me see what it looks like with the shading. I think the tan all over looks nice, but let me see what happens if I put it back to the white. Is that going to go everywhere? No, I think it looks better as like a solid color. Or not solid, but like the two slightly different colors. I think that looks better, and then it contrasts a bit with like the underside or the sole of the shoe as it curves around. What are we back to now? Was that a color tweak that I did? Yes, it was. Okay. I think I changed that anyway. Yeah, okay, I did. What else was I doing? I was still messing up. Still messing about with the highlights. Sorry. A little bit on the shorts there. Oh yeah, that highlight I wanted to do underneath, didn't I? Or the shadow rather. I mean, a little bit of shadow underneath. Where did that go? Oh, where do I want to plonk it? Like here? Here, I think. And then I want just something a bit dull like that. It doesn't have to be strong. I don't think that will work if I make it a layer mode also, so it's going to have to just be flat like this. And then I'll soften it out as it goes further down that way. And it can just be like a sort of transparent layer. Okay, I think that's okay. I might be able to gradient into that as well. Let's see. It can be darker at the top and then wish wash down. And then the blur again. Where's the blur? hamming up a bit, it's not doing very much. Just by there and then down that way. Yeah, okay, that's better. Right, eyebrows. Let's get a different color in these lines for a start. With the brows, and then they need to wash a little bit, the color. Let's see. Okay, so we've already got a bunch of colors in the hair, so I can start grabbing them and bringing them into the brows to soften those out like this. And yeah, the nose and everything's already fine. The mouth, I am going to shade around on its own. Some of that want to go on. No, I already have like the face on the, yeah, I already have the face on the top, so that should be fine. I'll just have to go and split some things later. I'm trying to think like how much more of this I can do on stream before it's going to get into like confusing layering stuff. Let's go and do those details, and then I think I'm going to hop off and go and deal with the face details and all the layering, because that's going to get to be chaos. And I don't know if I can concentrate on that while I'm streaming and trying to talk. I want a new layer down here on, which piece am I looking for? Just just above the gradients, I think. Yeah, okay, not on the gradient layer. I can probably do it, but hair is actually, I think, fine. Okay. And where did that sketch go? Did I turn all the layers off? Probably. Yes. Okay. Where does this one go? Okay, there we go. I wonder if it'd be nice to have like a edge of the lighting around as well. I might try adding that on in a minute. Let's do this first though. So that's the gradient, that's the hair. Okay. So we want okay, is this kind of lettering okay here? Get it to wrap around a little bit better there as it's going to warp that way. And then, where's that dark one? Dark color. Yeah, I like it. Cool. I'll do this on the top in a different color. Does it have like the outline sort of inside the shape? I feel like maybe it does. Oh, right, they tend to have like the outline. Let me see what's the best way to go about that, because I was thinking of like outlining it. Because I don't think putting any other color on it is going to look good. Probably just that, yeah, we'll do like light on dark. I think that's going to look better. Alright, I might have to, yeah, I'm going to have to darken the lines on that bit too, I think, so that it stands out. Because this is getting darker than the lines up here again with it next to it. Okay. Maybe a bit chunkier on these. I'm not sure if the emotes will go on it, actually. I don't know where would be best to add them, and I think they might get too small thinking about it now that I'm getting the lettering on. Right, let me find. You go and find that's the whole base, and then I think I like it as it is without any more clutter. I think I agree. Like too much is gonna I think too much might confuse the structure of what's going on as well, with the shape of the jacket. I'm worried about as well, because you can kind of see where like the arm bends and stuff, and where the jacket's quite chunky. But if I start getting stuff like around here that's going to cover it up, I think it won't read as well. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, what do I want to do now? I'm going to see if I want to do any more shading on the hair and the face. Where else was I talking about putting some highlights on? There was somewhere. Did some on the shoes. No, that looks fine. And then I think it'll just be getting on to figuring out how to shade the eyes, because that's going to be its own thing. You love it? Thank you. I'm glad. Okay, let's put the ring on the top as well. Let's do that, and then I will hop off and start start working on the face so that we can get that done. And then when I get more of that done, I will send you a preview of what it's looking like, and then another one once I get onto the animation so that you can see that. I need to figure out. I probably need to draw like a oh my god, layer map. I need to draw out a layer map of where things are going to go so that I can animate it properly. I need to draw a Maya lap. I did that ref go. I opened that somewhere. Aha, here we go. Over there. How are we going to do that shape? Let's see. I think I should keep it a bit darker as well. This color, and then I can put the shine on. I might simplify the gem in the middle because I think that will get a bit chaotic. It's leaning into the like rose gold, so let's go that way with the orange. What do we want? Dark grey, and then I'll put the shine on it. A little bit of shine on it. Okay, maybe that, and then do you want like a little blip coming off of it? Because I can do a little blip on the top. Oops, so that we shine like that. That might be cute. To show up. Hey, bestie. Hello, clown. Oh my god, it's my clown friend. Hey. Hey, bestie. Yeah, that looks great. Cool. Okie dokie. Can I do a bit of like blue in it? I like adding like little bits of color flare when I do shine because it helps it sparkle. Does it sparkle a little bit with the blue? Okay, there we go. Right, I think I'm gonna scoot and then I'm gonna get to painting all these face assets and sort these layers out, and then I will show you what it's looking like as soon as I get one of them done. Then I'll get the others done so that they all look the same, and I will get to animating once I get the go-ahead on that. Okie dokie. Lady at the vet is so happy I dropped off Cat Queuing and she gets to spend the day with him. Aww. Bless. I hope he's okay. I hope he's not too woozy after he gets his balls off, poor thing. I can't wait. Thanks, Bagan. Bagan. Thanks, Bagan. Yeah, my brain is starting to turn off. Like a bagworm. That's me. Little bagworm sack. I'm gonna go. I'm getting worse. Have a good one, chat. Ta-ra.